You're welcome. So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's week been? It's been a little bit. I'm sorry about that. My anxiety has been on an all-time high. Oh, wow. Sorry. Anyways, my anxiety has been on an all-time high. I've been on a roller coaster of emotions, and I finally am seeing a therapist, and I think we figured out why August is so difficult for me. August isn't only Overdose Awareness Month for my good friend Katie, who passed away recently, for my son's uncle Bert, a lot of people. Unfortunately, new names need to be added to the list this year. It's really, really, really sad. We'll get back into that. The other bad thing that happens in August is my dad's death date. My dad passed away August 17th of 2014. It's going to be 5 years on the 17th, and it's a day that I dread every year. And some people say it gets easier, some people say it don't. For my case, it doesn't. There's a lot of times that I wish I would have treated my dad better. There's times that I wish I could have stayed clean for him, or not gone to prison and missed all those years. But I should be grateful because he got to meet his grandson and form an unbreakable bond. And Jaden misses his papa every day. So that's why my anxiety's been bad this week. Story time. Friday, I woke up at like 4:30 to go to the bathroom. Could not fall back asleep for the life of me. I did everything. Drank some nighttime tea, took a melatonin, for God's sake. Didn't do nothing, by the way. I meditated, I walked around, I freaking did this, did that. Finally, I just succumbed to the anxiety, and I was like, it's gonna be a bad day. So I woke up, I did my hair, got ready, and then I knew that I had anxiety because the first thing I wanted to do was lay back down, and I never lay back down. I have a routine in the morning. If you watch my Snapchat, which I will name after the end of this video, you'll see that I have a routine that needs to be strictly followed. Because if it doesn't, then I have anxiety over that as well. So then there's double anxiety, and it's just a roller coaster. So I woke up and I just felt really anxious. My heart was beating out of my chest. I was so sweaty. I say, screw this, I'm gonna tough it out. So I dropped Jaden off at camp, and I go to work, and I'm just sitting in the car. I couldn't even do anything. I just sat there. And thank God one of the coworkers showed up, and she sat with me and told me it was gonna be okay. And I wish she knew it wasn't. That day was okay. I'm very lucky for the woman that I work with and the place that I work at, because they get me and they understand. One of them suffers from anxiety, but then there's, the other two who don't and don't understand it. And that's okay. That's why I'm doing this, to raise awareness. Everybody always asks me why. And I always say, I don't know. But talking to my therapist, I think there might be some deep-rooted issues that are causing it to come out. I think, my addiction starting early and recovering starting early, I think that's a big impact. Me becoming a mother, being a single mother. I think me being adopted, from South America to the United States, knowing only Spanish, that's scary. you know, unfortunately all the sexual abuse that I've haven't had to deal with, but I have dealt with in the past. That as well as another video. You know, it's just, there's a lot of things that I think about, like being bullied growing up, or you know, stuff like that, you know, not having any friends that really stick by me long enough to know the real me. Unfortunately, when I meet people, I put on a fake show, and I just want people to think that my life is so grand, and I'm so rich, and I got everything I want. But that's not the case. I'm not happy. I'm sad every day. Or I'm manic and I'm super happy. Or I'm just really mad. It's really frustrating, but on a lighter note, I'm excited to delve into this with my doctor and, you know, really dig up some stuff, because, you know, yeah, it's been 5 years, but to me, that's not a long time. You know, I spent 20-something years with him, and he was my dad. He chose me. And I'll never forget that. Another thing that's hard about this month is it being Overdose Awareness Month. You know, in my addiction, I did overdose several times, and I'm very, very lucky to be alive. Unfortunately, not all of us make it out. This was my friend Katie. She was beautiful. And everybody loved her. And the disease of addiction took her from us. She was a sister, an aunt, a girlfriend, and a daughter. And she was one of my best friends. I'll never understand why I'm still here. I know it's to raise Jaden. I know it's to be the best mom that I can be. But I have hard days. Friday was so draining. I was in bed all day Saturday. All day. I was exhausted. I was literally physically drained. Felt like a hangover. But a mental hangover. You know, I think I've decided that my anxiety files are going to be not just a 3-part series, but a whole series. That is what my YouTube's gonna be about. The struggles of anxiety, the fits of crying, dealing with depression, the disease of addiction, but knowing that if you do what you gotta do, you can make it like I did. And you can keep going. Always. You don't ever have to stop. And I tell myself that every day. But yeah, so I want to start making my whole channel about my anxiety files. I'm going to be talking about tons of stuff. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Q&A on my Instagram to get some feedback from some of my people. And I will probably be doing one on Facebook soon. So if you don't follow me, please go follow my Instagram. It is JSWIZZ87. Snapchat is JuicyBaby87. Facebook is Julia Swanson. And if you haven't already, please go smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I'm sorry about the tears. But don't worry. They turn into gold. But I know this was a random video, but I wanted you guys to understand why it's taken me so long to film. And this happens sometimes. I go into really deep, dark stages. And it's really hard for me to get out. Thank God for my son and my friends. Or I don't know where I would be today. But this video is dedicated to Katie.